like the big technical and like regulatory challenges that you face when you like deploy these solutions?
Technical and regulatory. So, I mean, generally, I think, the problem that we are trying to solve is technically not easy. So, on one side, we are developing the sensors where, I mean, the challenge is not so much in the sensor, or the challenge is in the requirements on the sensing system where you need it to survive very harsh environment where some of our 500G sensors are saturating on some of the locations. So it's really very unusual in, condition monitoring in applications. And you need them to survive basically for 5+ years without any maintenance. So it's really challenging to develop system like this. And you have certain limitations. And then also the models that we are developing, right? So there is quite a lot of research in vibration-based monitoring, but it's not, that it would be solved, and every of the application is quite different. So it's challenging problem. I must say, when I joined and when I came to this field like 5 years ago, and I saw, where we are and how technically difficult it is to get there, and like what is the gap between the vision and where we are, it was like I was like the skeptical engineer who was not certain about if we ever get there. But I must say that in the 5 years, we made such a great progress. And today, even if the system is, of course, not perfect yet, I'm now very confident that we can really diagnose and predict the damages on very accurate level. So it's very, I would say, satisfying and exciting. To the regulatory, that's, I think, more challenging part. So, I mean, as I said, the railway is very safety oriented, which totally makes sense. There are like regulatory bodies which basically have to certify, approve every new technology, every new process that the railway operators use. The problem is that I think the regulations and the regulatory bodies are not really ready. So you have to use completely different way of evaluating AI system from measurement system as they were in the past. And this, I think, is like a big, step the industry has to do to be able to certify these systems and to really use the value, because currently the systems are used kind of on top of the existing inspection maintenance, so on top of the people, and it's still the people who are responsible for making decisions and so on. But if you want to automate the processes, you will have to prove that basically the new systems are at least as safe as the traditional ways of doing maintenance. And there is not much happening so far. It's kind of interesting because in other industries, I think they are much farther. So if you look at autonomous driving, there is a lot of activities. Every company is developing like a safety concepts to prove that the autonomous driving cars are safe. But in the railway, it's still not very advanced.